Assalamu alaikum. It's Asr time in the Medina city, and this is we heading to the Masjid Nawabi. Somewhere in this area, it was the house of the Umar. I think there is some building to symbolize it, and majority people, the famous Sahaba, used to live in the east side with Ali, Uthman, and it's just between the Masjid and the Baqi, the cemetery. It's very hot, and this time, the best time is just right after the Fajr, between Fajr and 10. That's the best time. And close to the evening, I think it's when the sun's starting heading down, maybe around 4 or 5. Very busy. And the umbrellas is much better. Alright, so I'm going right there. And I'm just crossing all of this extension of the Masjid. I'm crossing from the west to the east. Huge big area. Actually, there is also the second floor and the rooftop where you also can pray. The house of the Prophet where he was buried, and this is the right there would be Raudan area. So it's a smaller area. I've been today. Inshallah, it was a blessed visit. I stayed there longer due to the Fajr prayer. MashaAllah, people getting. So yeah, Imam will be there. Will be there. So after the prayer, I will exit the doors right there because of the cemetery located right there. It's open after the Fajr and after the Asr. If I'm not mistaken, the gates open like 15 minutes. And then all major Sahaba, such as famous, all major Sahabas buried there. Just to have a look. There's thousands of them. We're gonna pray right here. The Asr prayer, I went outside in the east part, right there. This is the original mosque, which was built a small one. Our Prophet Islam, his house was buried. There's a dome about. This is like a Raudan. Pilgrimage. Haji wants to register the Nushuk application. They line up here, and so they have a separate entrance, time slot, and everything. So you come through the gate 38, right there, gate 38. But the entrance has to be here and this side. So the first checkpoint is just right there. There's a group, an individual. So make sure you choose the individual line, one checkpoint, and here they will check your time. Make sure you come in the right time. If not, you might gonna wait, which is okay. So one is to go right there, just right there. In front of me there is a museum about the history about the Prophet life. It's very basic information. So if you study Sirah and you study it in details, there's a very minimal information you learn. The other one more interesting. Usually you have to pay for this, 40 riyals. The one is free, about the history about the expansion of the Prophet. Nawabi Masjid. I found it interesting. A little bit more details. Where in this area it was located the house of Usman. Yeah, Usman ibn Affan was a big house. He was a rich man. And here, I think it was somewhere here located the house of Ayub, Abu Ayub. I came just right after the prayer, but the people probably skip Janazah prayer just to come to attend here. But inshallah, we will come and I'll do some nice video. Big lineup. This is for the ladies' entrance, but Muslim men wants to come. That's how they are buried. The little rocks on the top, and that's it. There's thousands of people buried. There far in the distance in the Prophet Mosque. Look, it's a very big area. I'm not sure if they still keep extending this. Actually, Janazah, almost after each prayer, there's a Janazah, and they still keep using the same place for anyone who passed away. What's the blessing, to be right here on the day of the resurrection, of the Qiyamah. Very dry land. Yes, we all from Allah to whom we return. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. We're going to the exit right now. I'm returning back near my hotel because it's very short period of time between the prayer, between Zuhr and Asr and Isha, roughly 2.5 hours. We always stay around Masjid al-Nawabi to get the blessing for each prayer equal 1,000 prayers somewhere else. It's very important. It's a great blessing to have all your 5 prayers in the masjid and congregation, and after each prayer there is a janazah, and praying janazah, it's a reward of great reward of Mount Uhud. And if you're planning to go out somewhere, the best time is just right after the Fajr, before Zuhr, and after Isha. Otherwise, you probably will miss the prayer if you go between Zuhr and the Isha. Now people chilling out, waiting for the Maghrib prayer. I'm gonna get my coffee. I always try to have a nap between Zuhr and Asr, which is a sunnah. Actually, I forgot to mention, water here is free. You just need the bottle, you can come and refill it. I'm going right now to say salam to our Prophet. This is the sign of his grave. So you can just pass by, quickly pass by, and in the left side will be Raudan. But of course, if you want to book Raudan to spend the time, 15, 20, up to 1 hour, if you're lucky, you catch up the prayer time and actually spend in supplication, prayers and dua. So we have to book it through the Nushuk application. But anytime, every day, you can just come by and say salam. So I'm just right now in front of the Raudan area. This is the small area. From this one to this one, Raudan area. Behind the graveyard of our Prophet Salam, just behind, there is around 2 meters between this wall and the graveyard. So we say, As-salatu wa-salamu ala Rasulillahi. And that's it. So we said salam, and we exit through Al Baqi gate, facing south. That's the Qibla direction. Right there, the cemetery at Baqi. We already did some video about it. There is a praying area on the roof of the Masjid of Nawabi. Not as crowded, it's peaceful. I love it. You can focus on your dua, you can focus on your prayer. It's an excellent location. Every time when it's a busy prayer, I come here. I found here. I feel more peaceful here. I'm more connected to the Allah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alif Lam Lam. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل عليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون